During 2021, the global retail consumer environment will change. This is of course the result of the pandemic and the steps individuals and businesses take to protect themselves while fulfilling their needs and desires. The process to sell hasn't changed for years. In fact, selling is perhaps the oldest of all trades. I feel the ability to sell is within everyone. What do you think? One thing is very clear though, with product differentiation so tough today, as a manager, you're tasked to create differentiation through the experience. A part of that experience is of course the sales process. Today, we need to call upon two very different execution of that sales approach. The traditional approach is of course face-to-face. We should know this inside out and back to front. We should, but our mystery shop results and NPS perhaps paint a different picture. I'll leave you to check on that. As a manager, your most basic task is to make certain that your sales team can deliver the core sales process. Let's have a look at the structure. We begin with the receive and welcome, then needs analysis, the presentation, the demonstration, then the negotiation, and finally the close. It's simple. Now, we have working standards that you must adhere to within the sales approach. They are to take down all details for the CRM system, 100% offer of a test drive, 100% car price offer, 100% finance offer where applicable, and a follow-up within 24 hours. The follow-up is one area we may be able to do much better. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see the list just there on the left. Take it down, screenshot it, or whatever. It's what we pay our teams to do. So, back to the sales process. Have a look at it. This is the traditional face-to-face sales approach. Just a few points to make you aware of as we progress through 2021. First impressions mean everything. Safety and sanitation to a degree are important. Above all, making certain that everyone gets a warm welcome in line with a luxury brand. That's the goal. How certain are you really that everyone feels this kind of welcome? You don't need to convince me, you need to convince you. Today, the first step in the process must center around engagement, building trust. The right initial customer engagement is a proven method to ensuring long-term loyal relationships. Ask yourself just how good you are. Needs analysis focuses around asking the right questions using techniques like what, why. Ask your sales teams about this questioning technique. It's a probing approach. The most effective sales teams are excellent when it comes to assessing needs, but not making the questioning like an interrogation. Be careful about that. The presentation and demonstration must be needs-based and passion-driven. Make them want it. Don't become a talking brochure. This is the risk. How often do you test the ability to convince during a presentation? It's not just walking around the car and telling. It must have been quite a poor presentation and demonstration if a possible client gets out of a Mini or a BMW and says, "I don't like it." What could have gone wrong? The car must have done its job. Think about it. I'm also being a little bit controversial here. Don't fall too much for the price excuse. If you understand the budget roughly during the needs analysis, why would you then present a car that's over budget? It may not always be clear cut, but you know what I mean. As you know, we're working towards building our used car business in some areas, so factor in the trade-in into the deal. I'd also set a market here for corporate sales. Get the sales team to work out whether there's a corporate offer that may be available. This may be the case for the CEO, for example. Remember, we have offers for special occupations as well. Connect with your sales area manager to get more details on the corporate offer. If you have done the job well enough up to this point, the negotiation and close should be relatively straightforward. A quick message here. You can only negotiate with someone who actually wants to buy a car. I think you know that. Continual contact post-sale is essential. As soon as they drive away, loyalization and seeking referrals begin.